Hey everyone, welcome back to Open. Our next guest is a dancer, choreographer, and the artistic director for Ballet Folklórico de México de Amalia Hernandez, founded in 1952. And they're now celebrating their 70th anniversary. Ballet Folklórico de México is commemorating the occasion with an extended multi-city tour featuring renewed performances of the company's classic choreography. Here to share their upcoming performance at Lehman Center for the Performing Arts in collaboration with the CUNY Mexican Studies Institute in celebrating their 10th anniversary is the artistic director for Ballet Folklórico de México de Amalia Hernandez, Viviana Basanta. Hello and welcome.
Hello, Rhina. How are you?
What I didn't mention is that you are also Amalia Hernandez's daughter. So thank you for being here with us.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm also Amalia Viviana also.
You're also Amalia, but everything on
calls me up with Viviana. Yes.
Bueno, thank you for taking the time to be with us because I know you're currently in Mexico. You will be here in New York very shortly. Pero in the meantime, you're over there getting the show ready. And I know you've been touring throughout the United States and you're going to be touring for the rest of the year. However, let's talk about the fact that it's Amalia Hernandez, right? That it's not just Ballet Folklórico de México, it's Ballet Folklórico de México de Amalia Hernandez. Is that because of a certain style that I guess represents her? And that, of course, that you're carrying on being the artistic director.
Yes, well, Ballet Folklórico de México de Amalia Hernandez was named because she was the founder, the choreographer, and also the investigator. She investigates a lot of history and the heritage of Mexico with anthropology, ethnography, and go to the towns to make all the work and try to keep the roots in all their work. But in the pre-Hispanic works, she used a lot of different steps of different techniques to make the pre-Hispanic works.
And so when you're seeing as far as her maintaining the integrity, right, which is what you're saying, of the actual foundation, which is where the folklore term comes from. I know that in what I've seen in the promotional material, there's indigenous ancestry included. There's, of course, ballet. There's a contemporary. There's it's a really nice fusion, a very colorful experience I'm looking forward to.
Yes, before she had the Ballet Folklórico of Mexico, she used to have a contemporary company called Ballet de Mexico. So what we choose for the program is different choreographies in different times of her. So it goes a choreography that already has 70 years, the ballet Sones Antiguos de Michoacán and the Aztecs ballet, and then comes Guerrero that it was made later. So we choose her different stages and her different kind of choreographies to make the whole program to be strong and energetic. And we really try to make a connection and emotion with the public and energetic also. So we like them to go out happy and alive.
And so how many dancers does the company consist of?
Well, the company that is traveling now, there are more or less 55 that they are going now. And they used to travel a lot more, but now it's quite difficult to travel. But we also have the other company here that we are almost 75 but if we use the chorus, because we also have a chorus, we are almost 100. So, and we have a special group before the people come to the company, they train there. So there's another group with about 50. So we're in the school, we are almost 300 or 400. So it's growing.
I see. I mean, you have a serious tour calendar. I mean, I'm just looking at the rest of your February. You've got, of course, the Bronx, which is what we're talking about. You're going to be at Lehman Center. And then it looks like you're also going to be in Washington, D.C. and Fairfield, Connecticut, and Morristown, New Jersey. And you're currently in Mexico, and there's more. I mean, you're going to California and Nevada and Texas. And so obviously there's some kind of imprint that you're leaving in every town that you're visiting. So what is it, aside from the joy and the experience of just providing that sense of euphoria to individuals, what is it that you really are sending as a message with just, I guess, sharing the culture and its history?
Yes, and I think the company has the roots and very profound roots that we never left it. We're still, and I'm still going to the small towns to make my inspiration alive, keep it alive. So what you're going to see is from the roots of the history of Mexico to what is now alive too, because it was 10 days ago, the Candelaria of Tlacotalpan, and you will see the feast of Tlacotalpan. So it's still alive, but it comes from the roots, but it never broke. So it's a root that come and never has been broken. It continues and go and still alive. So that's what I think, that you will have the profound language of the history and the roots. And my mother always used to say that you can never make a choreography of Mexican folk without being in the places. Even in the pre-Hispanic that you don't have it, you must be there. You must go, and to keep the fire alive, you have to be there.
Right. You got to know where you came from in order to know where you're going. And it's beautiful. And thank you for bringing it to our viewers. I'm really looking forward to this experience. And you know, my deepest gratitude to just individuals such as yourself who are making it your life's mission to just make sure that your culture stays alive, and on top of that is passed on to the next generation with that level of integrity, and really coming from that place where your mom, right, from what I read, she used to go from town to town, and she developed this movement. It's a movement, really, is what it is.
Yes. It's a big movement, because she was the first to go out of Mexico and bring the company to a contest in the UNESCO in 61. She gained, it was the Moisayev and another folk companies. So what we are really there is that to keep alive. And I really love to be in the towns. I also go to teach some things to the small towns to make the interconnection, not only learn about them, so just live with them.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to having you here in the Bronx at Lehman Center. And you guys, once again, that was Viviana Basanta, who is the artistic director for Ballet Folklórico de México de Amalia Hernandez. And they are celebrating their 70th anniversary. And that's taking place on Sunday, February 20th at 4 p.m. at Lehman Center for the Performing Arts, located at 250 Bedford Park Boulevard. That's in the West Bronx. And if you're interested in tickets, you can visit lehmancenter.org/ballet-mexico. And for more info on their USA tour, you can visit balletfolkloricodemexico.com.mx. All right, stay tuned, because Bobby C's Weekly Sports Roundup is coming up next.